Okay, we're back again. A few last things that I wanted to share with you about the reverse funnel system. But before I do that, I just wanted to hit real quick on what I mentioned before about our exclusive coaching program that we have for this new system that we're just about ready to launch. It's December 6th right now, I think, and we're about ready to launch this thing. And I'm gonna share with you in a minute how you can get put on the waiting list for that exclusive coaching program, and you can get access to that before anyone else will have access to that, before we release it to the general public. So I'm going to share that with you in a minute. So a few last things about the reverse funnel system. Really what I wanted to talk about was, I kind of hit on it a little bit in one of my previous videos, is about really the lifespan of systems like the reverse funnel system. But the RFS in particular. The lifespan of the system, people who got in the beginning, okay, when it first launched, okay, during the launch phase, they made a ton of money, okay. It's really easy to make a lot of money when you get in the launch phase and you get in throughout this growth phase, okay. And because of these different variables, these different factors, because there's no negativity, because you know, there's not a lot of competition yet, different things like that. Okay, and then what happens is it plateaus, okay, and people who get in here can still make money you know, if they plug into the right team training and support and stuff, if they get on the right team, okay, and then this is really where the reverse funnel system is at now, is really on the downward phase here, okay. The sales have really plummeted very rapidly because of all these different variables, and so if you take that into account, the people who got in early, it's still really easy for them to make money because they've been doing it for a long time now, and they've made a lot of money already, especially the people who launched the reverse funnel system. They've been doing this for several years, and they knew all this stuff already before they launched the reverse funnel system. So they have lots of resources, and they have their advertising spread out over lots of different advertising venues and avenues. So it works for them. It's profitable for them. They know their numbers. And the people that got in, you know, just a little bit under them, they also made a bunch of money because they got in during the buzz phase when everybody wanted to get in before there was all this negativity and stuff out there. And you know, so it's really easy for them to keep making money. But what really happens for the people who get in now, that's really what is probably the most important thing I can share with you, is for the people who get in now, because of where the reverse funnel system is at in its lifespan, it's really difficult for them to make money, because what happens is the people who get in, the top guys, they say, yeah, get into these big advertising campaigns that we have, and these big advertising co-ops, and everyone's making a ton of money, and you're going to make lots of sales, and yeah, everything is great. But when all reality, what's really going on is the people on the top are able to keep these massive advertising campaigns alive because of the poor souls who get in too late, and they talk them into getting into these advertising campaigns, and they're really able to piggyback on the money of the poor souls who get in too late. Whereas if they didn't have all of these people who came in too late ponying up all this money for these massive advertising campaigns, they would have to pony it up for these campaigns themselves, and they would have to spend a lot of money on these campaigns. And when they know that most of the people who come in this late in the game are not going to be successful, very few people are going to be successful this late in the game for lots of different variables. People who already know this business and can get in front of the right people like I'm doing right now, yeah, they can probably be successful. But for people, the average person who doesn't have those kinds of skill sets and that kind of expertise already, it's going to be really virtually impossible, in my opinion, for you to be successful with the reverse funnel system. You know, just one of the many reasons why, you know, I'm no longer promoting the reverse funnel system, and almost all of my teammates are no longer promoting the reverse funnel system. So, you know, that's kind of really why the reverse funnel system is still going to be around for probably quite a while, because the people on the top are always going to be able to advertise it. It's always going to really work for them, and because of how they have it set up with these people who come in too late, who are paying for, a lot of the advertising for them. They can piggyback on them, and then once these people sign up and they stay with them for a few months, they're charging $300 a month for their system. As long as they can keep you around for a couple months, 3, 6 months, they're going to make a lot of money. When you do the math and you add that up over 1,000 people a month or whatever, that they have, who knows what it is, they make a ton of money. So it's going to stay profitable for them. But for the average person who gets in now, it's really going to be tough. So really, that is probably the most important thing I can share with you about the reverse funnel system. And there's really a lot more I could say about the reverse funnel system, and a lot more things I could share with you. But I think those are probably some really important things that really give you an idea about what the reverse funnel system is really all about. How viable of an option it is really at this point. And at this point, I wanted to share with you the new system that my partners and I have made the switch over to. And like I think I've mentioned before, it's still promoting the same company. Okay, it's in a $1 trillion industry. The product that it promotes becomes more and more desirable as the economy begins to fail more and more. And it's because of what it is and the way in which it's designed, and because there's more and more people every day turning to the internet because they're losing their jobs because of what's happening in the economy and with the pending recession and depression, like Robert Kiyosaki says. There's people returning to opportunities that are online that really are not available anywhere else. So I think this is really a great time to be able to take advantage of something like this, the new system that's just still in the launch phase, where you can get in and make a ton of money during the whole buzz phase, before there's any negativity that gets put out there about it, before it gets hyper competitive, and with a team that can show you how to get in front of the most highly targeted people who are looking for this opportunity. Whether they've seen it already through another system, but they're just looking for the right team, or people who are just starting to research it. We can show you how to get in front of them as well. And almost all of these methods we can show you. I myself and my partners can show you how to get in front of these people, mostly free. Most of the most powerful advertising methods and avenues right now are free advertising and social media sites. If you don't like YouTube, if you don't have a YouTube account and you're taking seriously the idea of being successful in this industry, you have to have a YouTube account and other social media sites like that, because they are the future of Google and they are the future of the internet. Google is planning, and they're in the works of basically a hostile takeover of all the social media sites, and they want to get to the point where you can sign up for every social media site in existence with your Google account just by clicking one button. Okay, and that's just really the power that Google's going to have once they take over all these social media sites. And the 900-pound gorilla like Google, it's going to happen. They're going to do it. And if you're not tapped into this technology now, you're just going to be playing catch up, the whole way, all the way down the road. So you need to get a YouTube account. Go there right now if you don't have one. It takes like 5 minutes. It's free, and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can see all the other videos that I put out, and you can stay up to date with different stuff that I'm going to put out that'll help you, become more educated about what's really going on in this industry. But for right now, if you want to learn more about our team and this new system and how you can leverage this tremendous opportunity at a tremendous time in what's going on with the economy and all the different things that I've shared with you already, go to the website you see on the screen right now, and you're going to get taken over to a page where my partners and I have put it together, and we really go in depth about this entire company and system, what it's all about. Just ignore the links that take you over to the sales page for right now. If you happen to click on one of those, just hit the back button and explore the entire page. Explore all the links and see what it's really all about. Okay? And you're going to see what it's all about. And there's a special Insider's video report that my partners and I have put together, and I want you to pick it up for a couple very important reasons.